What's up, guys? This is going to be a quick review and versus video on the Olight Odin versus the Olight Odin Mini. And these lights are really nice. These lights are very similar, obviously, but I've had them for a short period of time. They look good. They're fairly robust and pretty cost effective for the light output that you get with them. So, really quick, this is the Olight Odin Mini. And as you can see on the box, you get a maximum output of 1250 lumens and 240 meter throw. And the regular, or the full size Odin, I should say, gives you power output of 2000 maximum and 300 meter throw. So on the back, you get all the metrics and statistics. So these lights taper off because the lights are going to get really hot. They give off a ton of light, so these really heat up, so they're going to taper off so they don't completely melt. So for the Olight Odin Mini, you get a maximum output of 1250 lumens, and you get that for 6 minutes, and then it starts to taper off. So you get 1250 lumens, then it goes down to 900, 700, and its lowest setting of 200 lumens. All the time intervals are on the back here. Similar with the full-size Odin, the maximum output is 2000, and then it tapers off to 1000, 760, and the lowest setting of 300. Time intervals on the back, I'm not going to get into all that. Obviously, there's a difference in the candela. The Odin gives you 22,500 candela, and the Odin Mini, 14,400 candela. Both are really, really strong lights. I've been impressed. So the impact and water resistance, it's all the same. So then you have length and weight differences. Obviously, the Mini is a little bit smaller, 6.2 ounces, and a total length of 4.5 inches. The Odin is 7.62 ounces and 5.37 inches in length. So, that's the kind of metric. So just to get into how they work and how they operate is basically the same. They both have buttons on the back here. And if you depress it in about halfway and hold, this is the low setting. So for the Odin, it's 200 lumens. If I push it in all the way, I get my maximum output of 1250 lumens. When I pull off, it's going to turn off. So that's kind of its momentary on. If you want to use this momentarily, if you're using this as a handheld light, that's how that works. If you press it in all the way, you might be able to hear it click. This is constant on. And so if you want it to work in a constant on capacity, you have just the high setting. So on and off, pressing it all the way gives you 1250 lumens for the Odin Mini. For the full-size Odin, clicking it in all the way, I have 2000 lumens. And then I also have that same feature where I can depress it in about halfway. I have the low setting 300 lumens, pushing it in all the way after that, 2000 lumens. This is momentary. I can click it in all the way, have constant, and that's that. Now, the mounting system is similar. You can obviously see that the way they mount here on the flashlight is the same. The mounts that they send with the lights themselves are actually a little bit different. So first, I'm going to show you the one that came with the Odin Mini. And this came with this mount here, which will accommodate M-LOK rail systems. So this is actually a little bit unique rail system from Brigade Manufacturing. This is, I believe they call it U-LOK, and it supposedly accommodates both M-LOK and key mod. So this being M-LOK, I've only tried M-LOK, this and this. But here's the mounting system. You can see that there. So it is angled. So you can angle it so it's on the top here. You can put it down here. You can obviously put it on the other side as well. And the nice thing about this is it's extremely user-friendly. You just slide this in here. And I think you can do this without depressing that button, but it's a little easier if you depress this. This is kind of its locking mechanism. So if I turn this here over, oh, I didn't have it seated all the way. So now it's seated all the way. And if I turn that over, it's locked, so I cannot pull it out. It's really sturdy. And this has a magnetic tail switch. These are also, this came with the light. Magnetic tail switch. If I push this up, it locks it into place. Now, if that's not locked in, you have that magnetic pull, which is fairly strong, but of course you want to lock that in. And of course there you have the pressure switch, which accommodates 1913 rail. It's a really nice pressure switch. It's got a good feel to it. Same type of deal. You have constant on by pressing it in and releasing. Now, if I hold it down for a period of time and release, then I have momentary. So with this pressure switch, you have only the highest setting. So I'm putting out 1250 lumens on my Odin Mini, and of course it will taper off over time. So I will show you that. This is kind of another nice feature in case you have multiple Olights or the Odin and the Odin Mini. The mounting systems being the same, if I wanted to for any reason, I can throw the full-size Odin on here, lock it into place. There's my pressure switch, and now I have the full-size Odin. And when I press this in, I get the maximum output of 2000 lumens. So really nice looking lights. They put out a ton of light. They're extremely powerful. The candela is great on them. And so I'll show you the mount that I got on the full-size Odin. So the mount that they sent was a little bit different. So this will go over a 1913 rail. So this is a full-size 16-inch barreled rifle that I have. It's got a M-LOK rail system. So if I wanted to mount it on the side, I'm going to have to get an adapter. But I just put this as far up as I could on the 1913 rail. And so it's got two slots here. I have one on the top and one on the side. So obviously with where I have this and the pressure switch, I can't get this on the top, but you could set it up, you know, in a 12 o'clock vertical position. I prefer mine on the side. So the way that these go in are the same. Maybe you do have to press this locking button in to slide this up. So this is my full-size Odin. It locks in the same way here, twisting it to lock. Now it's nice and sturdy. Magnetic tail switch. I'm going to push it up to lock it in. And now I have my pressure switch. So same deal, 2000 lumens, and I have momentary. If I press and hold, when I release, it'll turn off. So same deal. I mean, if I wanted to put my Odin Mini on this light for any reason, I could. I have to unlock it here, of course, and slide this one in. This is harder to do on camera than I thought. And this will go in either way. So there's that. If depending on where you had this facing and angled, this goes in both ways. So you have a lot of versatility with these mounts. The lights are awesome. They're extremely powerful. And last but not least, I will show you the recharging capabilities of these lights. So they both come with lithium batteries. The batteries themselves are not interchangeable, I don't believe. There's different sizes. 18,500. The batteries come with the light, of course. And full-size Odin comes with a rechargeable lithium battery as well. A larger size battery. That is a big old lithium battery there. And so I'll show you. So you can use the same rechargeable magnetic switch here. So if you're not familiar with Olight, this is what they provide for the recharging capabilities. It's just a USB, and this magnetic cap here goes right over the activation buttons on these lights. So this, of course, I can use for both lights. And you get one of these for each light that you buy. This is really kind of nice. It's just easy to be able to put this over your light, and as quick and easy as it is to get it off the mounts here and just slap it on there to recharge it is really pretty nice. I do like that a lot. The only other thing I got with these is this ring that you can place on these. They call this the finger grip ring for Odin series. And so if you're carrying this as a handheld light perhaps, or a bedside light, you could mount it like that, and that applies to both lights. So guys, these lights are really nice. They're extremely powerful. They put out a ton of light. They look good. Their mounting systems are really user friendly. I am impressed. These lights are very nice. And so far they are extremely robust. I will continue to run these as weapon mounted lights. I will let you know if I have any problems, But I tell you what, guys, it's hard to get a better bang for your buck as well. I think I paid a little over $100 for each of these, so a little over $200 for both of these lights. Really nice, cost effective. Again, I mean, I might do some more videos showing them at night and maybe compare out to, you know, 100, 200, 300 meters and show you that. You know, leave a comment or something in the comment section if you'd like to see something specific in regards to these lights. But thanks for listening, guys. This was my first review, so I appreciate you listening, and I'm sorry for any hiccups, I'm sure there was a lot of ums and stutters and things like that, so I appreciate you guys. If you did like the video, just leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever, but appreciate you guys listening.